Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Friday, March 31st. The moon is in Leo today, bringing themes of moving outward, sharing your gifts, shining in the world, letting your light be seen. So themes of self-expression with the moon in Leo. It means it is time to move outward. And so it's no accident that the Leo moon comes after the Cancer moon, where Cancer moon is about feeling things. It's really about moving inward to kind of take care of ourselves, regenerate, rejuvenate, get back to center. And then the moon goes into Leo, where if we've done that work with the moon in Cancer, we are so ready to express ourselves and to step into some genuine creativity and authentic self-expression. So it's a good time to think about creative projects, about putting yourself into your work, some writing, some painting, some drawing, some singing, some dancing. What is it that helps you move your true self outward? And express it in a way that can be shared and received by others. Leo is the sign that wants an audience. So ask yourself, what does it feel like to have an audience for me? And that doesn't have to mean, maybe it does, right? Maybe it means being on the internet with your videos and everybody seeing them. Maybe it means being on a stage with a microphone and an audience of thousands of people. But maybe it doesn't too. Maybe it means your neighbor listening to a story you have to tell, or painting a picture that you give to a dear friend, or something that can make a difference in someone's day. So whatever it is for you, it's all about how you put yourself, your love, your caring, your generosity into the things that you do. So moving that energy from inward, where you have nurtured your own little candle flame, to shine more brightly. And so what does that look like? How are you expressing yourself? What kinds of things are you doing to put creativity out into the world? And when we think about what creativity really means, I've said this before, it's creativity is about making something from nothing, right? It's creating. It's the art of bringing something forth that didn't exist before. So, whether it is from an idea or a feeling into something you can see, taste, touch, or whether it is something that you are playing with or exploring or experimenting with, it is about how we bring something into being or play with how we can shape and create and work with materials to make things, right? Play with things and make them just the way you did when you were a kid. The way children play, right, with materials, and they make things. One of my favorite things to play with when I was a kid was these wooden blocks, unit blocks that I just would stack and shape and make things out of, endlessly. I could never get tired of it. And it's because I had the feeling of taking these simple, square rectangular shapes and making them into things that I could imagine, or houses or castles or mountains or whatever they were. So how is that energy of playfulness, of creativity, of seeing things come into being? How are you bringing that into your day today? And as we head into the weekend, thinking about what that looks like, how do you want to, move outward? And so maybe there are some social activities or some things that you want to get out and do and enjoy and experience. And, depending on where you're at, maybe that's more public, maybe it's less public, but whatever it is, it's a way for you to engage with the world and to be yourself and show up in the world, being yourself. And, maybe wear fun clothes, show up and express yourself, and enjoy and have fun with this Leo moon energy. So that is what we are doing here. We are focusing on self-care and getting yourself support from the planets to understand where we're at with the energies, what it means, what may be showing up for you and in your life, and how that works, and how you can use that to both support your own process and also support yourself to show up more powerfully in your families, in your communities, in the world, and bringing your own creative gifts to share and to make a difference in the world. So that is what this is all about. It is using the planets and the energy of the planets to support you in being your very best self. And last Sunday, I shared a video about the planets and how they help us see the future, what they can tell us about the future, what they can't tell us about the future, how we are active participants in shaping the future, even as it, continues to form as we're in the present moment, right? That's the cool thing about the future, is like yesterday, today was the future, and now it's the present, and now yesterday is the past. And so we are constantly creating, we are constantly engaged and involved and participating in, whether we're doing it on purpose or not. So when you're not taking care of yourself, not asking yourself what you need, not thinking about how to be more effective and from a place of coming from your authentic self, when you're not doing those things consciously, it's your unconscious ways of being that are creating the future. So that is the part of you that is participating in this activity of being in the present moment, and this opportunity, this amazing opportunity we have to work with the energies present and make choices about how to align with the things that are important to us. So anyway, so last Sunday's video went in depth on how the planets reveal some of that, how their ongoing cycles help us understand. And that's what I'm bringing you here, is an understanding of how the moon and other cycles are supporting us continually to understand where we are, what kind of choices we have, and how we can support ourselves with the very best self-care possible to help us continue to create the future we want to live in, right? Today is the future that was yesterday's future. Right. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. The books that I have written help you create a soul-based action plan, help you work with the planets and your own chart. Super approachable. If you're not familiar with astrology, it can really give you some ways to work with these powerful energies in approachable, easy to implement ways that can support you and your healing process, your creative process, the things that are important to you that you want to manifest in your life, and so much more. My book, Astrology Heals, is a great place to start if you want personal support for working with the planets. My book, Cycles of Healing, it will take you into a little bit of a deeper dive in working with the cycles and the archetypes of astrology, and how an ongoing cycle of the planets supports your ongoing process of healing and growth. So you can find out more about my books at astrologyheals.com. Look under the products tab. And thank you so much for being here. There's also more on my website about working with me. Work with Marina is another option at astrologyheals.com. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, for all of your comments and likes, and for being here and participating and sharing your amazing journeys. So many awesome things that you guys are doing out there. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.